Today's vocabulary is inspired by Ayn Rand's work. It's gonna be awesome, so let's get down to business. First, obsequious. This refers to a yes man personality. Someone who's very eager to praise others or to obey every command given to him, irrespective of कि उसका दिल क्या चाहता है. See, there's difference between flattery and being obsequious. आप flatter तब करते हो जब आपको अपना काम निकलवाना होता है or you want to stay in someone else's good books. Obsequious is a whole different story. Because over here you worry about what others want, not about what you want. Remember Peter Keating, the character? He never lived his life based on his own principles or values. Instead, he always followed what others wanted him to do. Second, rancor. This describes the most general feeling of our life. Long-standing hatred and anger about some past experience with our friends, families, could be some stranger, anyone. एक वर्ड में समझाऊं तो कड़वाहट. दो लोगों के बीच में कड़वाहट आ जाती है. मेरी फैमिली ने उस वक्त मेरा साथ नहीं दिया था. मेरा बेस्ट फ्रेंड मेरा अवार्ड ले गया. If you still remember these instances and continue to hate them and are angry about it, you hold rancor against them. Third, flaccid. This means something soft and weak, not firm at all. Now, Ayn Rand used it metaphorically to describe secondary characters who lacked will to reason or resist something. We can also use it metaphorically. Next time when you see something weak or soft, just say, hey, that was a flaccid performance. Or, you've got a flaccid personality. Dude, that was a flaccid handshake. You get the point? Fourth, insular. Someone who is ignorant and uninterested in knowing different cultures, people, or ideas which are outside their purview of experience. If you have read Ayn Rand's book, you know for sure that society is an insular creature. We actually learned a word with similar meaning in our 26-day vocab series. Do you remember? Parochial. Someone with a limited point of view and is least bothered to see the bigger picture and to know what's happening around the globe. We also learned an antonym. Do you remember that? If you do, write it down in the comment section below and I'll see you in the next video.